I bought the house, I think in the 70s, and I've been here about not quite 40 years. The reason I bought the house was I thought I was going to get married and have children. And I wanted to make sure the house wasn't crowded and everyone could have their own personal space. I had a heart attack and I had a stroke. And on top of that, I also have osteoarthritis. So it's very difficult for me to do the things necessary to keep the house like I used to be able to before I started getting older. I came home and I heard this dripping. So I went to look for it, and there was water all over the kitchen floor running down here, and I was panic stricken. I looked up and I could see it was coming from the ceiling. So the first thing I did was run upstairs because I thought perhaps I had left the shower or the sink on and the water was overflowing, so I wanted to cut it off. I didn't see any water running up there. My caseworker happened to have a flyer from your organization. This house was so full of people. They fixed the leak that was in the kitchen. Once we got the water stopped from coming down, it was just a gaping hole that you really didn't want to look up at, because when you looked up, you saw the whole framework of the house. So I was very happy when they came and repaired it for me. They fixed some of the window sills. The sill had rotted out. They replaced it with wood, which the water, if it gets there, will sheet off of it. Up on the third floor, where the leak was identified as coming from, it needed something that's on top of the window to block, I guess, to make the water shed off of it, so that stopped the leak. A socket upstairs, they replaced it, and it had shorts in it. It was a wonder I hadn't electrocuted myself. Those small things are things that make life much easier and simpler for me, but it has a big impact. And they did a lot of fixing up around here with things that had been problems for me that I didn't have the income to deal with. And I'm very grateful to them for that. I plan on living here as long as I can live here on my own.